Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CSTV. I'm your host, Kathleen Agal Madam CS, and this is The Striker. Stay tuned and I have it through intro. The Striker today, actually, we are going to look at the chances that the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has in terms of impeaching President William Ruto. Now, you know, the other day, the Judicial actually declared that Azimio One Kenya Coalition is the majority party in the National Assembly, and that Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, who is currently the Speaker of the National Assembly, had made a mistake when he declared that actually the Kenya Kwanza government or the Kenya Kwanza Coalition Party is the majority in the National Assembly. And immediately after that declaration, we have seen a kind of mixed reactions from various parties. For example, Miri Odhiambo was very key to remind Silvanus Yosoro to quit the office of the majority whip, you know, so that she could come and occupy. Remember, right now she's the minority whip in the National Assembly. Then we have also seen the likes of James Orengo actually saying that if the judiciary has decided that actually Azimio One Kenya Coalition is the majority party, the ODM party actually should be able to work on that and let Junet Mohammed occupy that position. Again, I saw a clip by Timi Wangigi, who was in a burial ceremony, I think, in Siaya, and they say that actually this is the opportunity that Azimio has and the ODM to impeach Ruto. They don't need to wait for 5 years. In any case, Kenya Kwanza has shown them that they can be able to impeach a deputy president without waiting for 5 years. Now that it is constitutionally okay that actually Kenya Kwanza is the minority, the Azimio is the majority, they can use their numbers to impeach Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, I want this discussion and these speeches by Orengo, Wangigi to form the basis of this discussion. However, before we dive in, if you are new to this channel, welcome home, karibu nyumbani. Remember to subscribe, like, share and comment on our videos. Turn on the notification bell so that the next time we're uploading a video, YouTube will automatically notify you. If you are a returning subscriber, wewe ni wa maana sana, karibu nyumbani. Thank you for tuning in. Kindly remember to like, share and comment on our videos. And now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to dive in. You know, they say sometimes when you are digging a grave or you are digging a hole, make sure that you are not passing through that part because you may end up falling in it. That's exactly the African proverb that the Kenya Kwanza administration actually forgot. They have been doing things actually which later alone I see that they are going to eat them. The day they decided to impeach the deputy president, they made it so easy actually that, you know, a deputy president can be impeached on very funny things, you understand. They made it so easy to remove somebody from the executive, from the presidency aspect, and forgot that actually the other day it was the former deputy, that is Rigathi Gachagua. The following day it can be somebody else. Now, the judiciary has declared that Azimio One Kenya Coalition is the ruling party, or it is the majority party in the National Assembly. This implies that this is the party actually that is supposed to be in charge of all government affairs, all government activities in the National Assembly. It therefore implies that, you know, the office of the majority leader is supposed to go to Azimio. The office of the majority whip is supposed to go to Azimio. All the chairpersons of the committees in the National Assembly is supposed to go to who? To Azimio. And the fact that these people actually have now the majority in the National Assembly, it means they can easily bring a motion to impeach the president or the deputy president or whoever they want to impeach, and then it finds its way to the floor of the National Assembly for debate. And before you know, they can vote again using their numbers, and then they impeach somebody. I think this is something that President Ruto did not envision. Of course, I did the video the other day. I told you some of the repercussions that will come with this ruling. You know, President Ruto is likely to take advantage of it and tell Moses Masika Wetangula to quit Ford, all to join UDA. And the likes of Kimani Ichung'wah are likely to lose their position. But there's an elephant in the room. Remember, ODM has always been looking for an opportunity to have that leadership. Baba has been always looking for an opportunity to become the president of this country, and an opportunity to punish somebody who has seen him not become a president, I think is the perfect opportunity for him. Many are saying right now that ODM is working with the Kenya Kwanza government, and therefore Baba cannot accept a situation whereby the president will be impeached. Allow me to give you 3 reasons why I feel ODM is going to table a motion to impeach President Ruto, and if it's not very keen, actually is going to be impeached. Number 1, it's important to note that but at the time President Ruto won elections, actually he did not have the 14 members of parliament who came to join him later. Because he knew that the party with the majority in the National Assembly was the one going to control the government affairs, he was super afraid that if Azimio took those positions, they were not going to propel his agenda. And because of that, we saw people from 5 political parties joining, the Kenya Kwanza government or the Kenya Kwanza coalition after the election without a legal post-election coalition pact. So that tells you that whoever President Ruto brought to his side after the election is not recognized constitutionally as being on their side. That tells you still President Ruto has the minority numbers in the National Assembly. Number 2, the speech by Orengo in Siaya. They were attending a certain funeral, and there was Jimmy Wangegi also there. Orengo said the reason as to why he has survived in politics, it's because he stands for truth. And the same way around, he said, while he knows that his party is working with the government, there's no way he's going to sit down and tell them now that because we are working with the government, let's assume what the court said. He actually said this is the time for his party to join others in the Azimio coalition and claim what belongs to them. According to him, the constitution, history, and circumstances right now are actually pointing towards Azimio One Kenya Alliance One Kenya coalition taking over the government businesses in the National Assembly. And that includes even impeaching President Ruto. Number 3, I want to take you back to the time I did a clip here about Caleb Hamisi. He had asked Baba, why are we partaking in the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua? And Baba told them, now that we needed these 2 people out of our way, or we wanted to impeach these 2 people, and an opportunity has presented itself to impeach the deputy president, let's deal with Gachagua first, and then when an opportunity comes, we will deal with Ruto. I think the Judicial has presented that opportunity for Ruto to be impeached. Right now, ODM and the other coalition members in Azimio can take that motion to parliament, because in any case they have the blessings of Baba. They can initiate a motion, summon President Ruto, fought against him, is taken to the Senate, and he doesn't have even the Judicial that can be able actually to support him. So literally, if they have numbers, and ODM has been very bitter for life because it is Ruto who took away the meat from their mouth in 2022, this is the perfect opportunity to send Ruto to Sugoi. And that takes me to point number 4. Jimmy Wangigi is a very close friend of Baba. And we have never heard anywhere where Jimmy Wangigi is talking bad about Papa. Regardless of who Papa has decided to work with, Jimmy Wangigi has always been very close to Baba. And this is what he said in Siaya, that there is no reason to wait for 5 years to remove Ruto from the presidency. The courts have declared, and they told them, make your MPs go to the National Assembly, start that motion and impeach that man. So literally, even those people who support Baba feel like now an opportunity has presented itself. And if Baba does not utilize it, then Yameralia maskio. So according to them, the members of parliament from Azimio coalition should go to parliament and impeach who? And impeach President Ruto. My point number 4 is all about Baba. Of course, we know 2 weeks from now, we are going to know the verdicts at the AUC chairmanship. But the truth be told, whether Baba wins or Baba loses, nothing stops the members of parliament from Azimio coalition from impeaching President Ruto. And I'm saying this because if Baba wins at the AUC, he could have won. And there's nothing Ruto is going to do after that. He's not going to blackmail Baba whether I'm going to campaign for you or anything. After Baba has won, he has won. He can use his power and influence to influence back his ODM political party and some Azimio leaders chini ya mati. He can influence them to impeach President Ruto because in any case, Baba did not want the AU chairmanship. What he wanted was the Kenyan presidency. Taking him to the AU chairmanship ni kama yani kumufunga macho. Again, if Baba loses, things will be even more worse. He will come back and say, you know what? We are the majority. And you know what? There's no way you want the presidency and you don't have the numbers in the National Assembly. And before you know, that motion to impeach President Ruto would be in the National Assembly. Those are my opinion. I don't know about your opinion. Do you think that ODM and Azimio One coalition actually should step up and take their position as the majority in the National Assembly? What do you think are going to be the repercussions? Can they impeach President Ruto? And if they impeach him, what will happen? Let me get your opinion in the comment section below. Kindly remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment on my videos. See you next time. And you know, Team the CSTV Pullet family, you are great. I really appreciate you.